Today, I'm going to talk about the psychology of small wins. You've probably heard that big goals require big efforts, right? Most people believe success comes from huge changes or dramatic breakthroughs, but here's the twist. Real, lasting progress isn't about giant leaps. It's about small, consistent wins. And science backs this up. Small victories release dopamine, build momentum, and make it easier to keep going. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what small wins are, why they work, and how you can start using them today. Let's break it all down and get you on the path to consistent success. Let's go. So, what are small wins? Imagine you're standing at the base of a mountain, looking up at the summit. It feels overwhelming, right? Now, instead of aiming to climb that whole mountain in one go, what if you just took one step at a time? Each step might seem small, but eventually those steps add up to a journey completed. Small wins are like those single steps. They're the little victories, small actions that move you closer to your larger goals. They might seem insignificant at first, but trust me, they're the ones that keep you going. Now here's the secret. Start by choosing one small thing you can do each day. If your goal is to get fitter, don't focus on running 5 miles right away. Instead, start by walking for 10 minutes every day. Sounds easy, right? That's the idea. Or if you're looking to learn something new, try committing to 15 minutes of learning a day. Just 15 minutes. And the beauty of it? You'll find that once you start, you don't want to stop. It's like opening the door to a habit that pulls you in and gets easier every time. Here's why this works. These small wins are like the bricks that build a strong foundation. Without them, trying to climb that mountain feels like you're constantly tripping over your own feet. But with each step, each small win, you get a little closer to where you want to be. And once you start stacking those wins, it'll naturally lead to something bigger, which is exactly why we need to talk about why small wins work so well. Now let's break down why small wins are so powerful. Imagine a snowball starting at the top of a hill. At first it's tiny, insignificant even. But as it rolls down, it picks up more snow, becomes bigger, and gains speed. That's what happens when you consistently achieve small wins. Every little victory triggers a release of dopamine in your brain, giving you a hit of motivation. The more small wins you stack up, the bigger that snowball grows, and the more unstoppable you become. Here's how you can use this to your advantage. Focus on one small win at a time and let it build momentum. If you're trying to write a book, commit to writing just 100 words a day. That's it. But over time, those 100 words become 1,000, then 10,000. Each day, your brain gets that dopamine boost, and you feel good about what you're accomplishing. The more wins you stack, the bigger your momentum, and soon you'll realize you're doing things you thought would take months in just a few weeks. Why does this matter so much? Because motivation is a fragile thing. It doesn't last forever, but with small wins, you build a self-sustaining cycle. If you're not stacking those small wins, motivation can slip away, and you'll find yourself stuck again. But with momentum on your side, you're unstoppable. And that leads perfectly into how you can actually start using small wins to change your life. All right, now that you know what small wins are and why they work, let's talk about how to make them a part of your daily routine. If you've ever felt overwhelmed by big goals, you know how easy it is to procrastinate. But here's the thing. Small wins make the process feel manageable. It's like breaking a huge puzzle into pieces and putting one piece at a time into place. So, how do you start? First, pick one task that feels small but relevant to your big goal. Make it something that takes less than 10 minutes a day. If you want to read more, start by reading just 1 page a day. If you want to get organized, start by cleaning off one desk drawer. Just one. These small tasks feel easy, but over time, they turn into habits. The trick is to make these actions non-negotiable. You won't always feel motivated, but by setting yourself up for small wins, you'll trick your brain into enjoying the process. But here's why this is so powerful. When you start small, you create a habit loop that doesn't require constant motivation. Over time, these small wins become part of your daily rhythm, like brushing your teeth. And once those small wins are automatic, they'll compound into something bigger than you could have imagined. The magic of change doesn't lie in huge dramatic shifts. It's in the tiny, consistent actions that move you forward. So to sum it up, small wins are your secret weapon. They might seem insignificant, but they build momentum, trigger motivation, and help you stay consistent. By stacking small wins, you're building a foundation that leads to big success. If you've ever struggled with motivation or felt stuck trying to achieve a big goal, small wins are your way out. They make goals feel less intimidating, and more importantly, they keep you moving forward, no matter how tough it gets. Now I want you to take action. Choose one small win today. It could be as simple as writing 100 words, doing a quick workout, or reading just one page. And then, come back tomorrow and do it again. Keep stacking those wins. Trust me, before you know it, you'll be looking back, amazed at how far you've come. And if you want more tips on how to make this process work for you, hit that subscribe button. I'll be here with more ways to keep you moving forward.